Yo, what is up, everybody out there in the land? It's your boy, El Brian. The gentleman next to me, as always, is Adrian. We are the best tag team podcast this side of Sacramento, California, of the entire world.
Yep.
We are Triggered Wrestling.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Sacramento, some would say, is the original home of Flavor Town. Because I recently found out Guy Fieri is also a local legend. And I'm like, damn, no wonder Sac is going up in the food world. Because you see every restaurant, almost new restaurant, every corner nowadays. Yeah, man, come if you guys ever come to Sacramento or California, Flavor Town, right here. Phenomenal episode of Dynamite, like always, Brian. Like always.
All right. Sorry, I was talking business with somebody. My daughter came in here, just like, your camera's too low. I could see your pants. And I was like, I don't care. Can you guys see my pants?
You got pants, bro?
I got pants, apparently. Well, I guess you kind of can.
Since
I
when?
don't care. I usually do this pantsless, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But yeah, Nate, our live correspondent from the show today. And can I be honest? What a shitty show to attend. Out of all the shows you could have attended, bro, this is the fucking episode you get. I would be extremely upset because Tony Khan, he took a page out of Vince Russo's book and booked, if I'm not mistaken, 5 matches for a pay-per-view today. 5 matches. We got our prediction challenge as well for Dynasty. I typed it all up while I was watching Dynasty, or while I was watching Dynamite, because of course Tony Khan loves to fly by the seat of his pants and likes to avoid questions. So yeah.
PR Tony, man. PR Tony. I mean, I expected this Tony Khan. I expected the Tony Khan that just keeps on talking and words are coming out of his mouth, not really giving an answer, and just pretty much is like, I enjoy that question. That's a phenomenal question. I'm glad you asked that question. I would love to answer that question. Yeah, I knew Tony, we were gonna get PR Tony, and yeah, no, the fans, especially with Russo on there, Jonathan Coachman as well. People thought that Tony Khan was gonna be unhinged again. He thought he was gonna get unleashed. And he thought they were going to throw a few jabs at WWE. They even said, Vince Russo said, I think it was him, who he said, hey, WWE right now, the creative sucks. You could capitalize on this. Tony Khan, of course, he could have fucking gone in there, kicked them while they're down. But no, kept it professional, kept it how everybody wanted Tony Khan to act back in the day. All of a sudden, now they don't want them to. Like Brian said on Monday, the IWC doesn't know what they want. They either want Tony to answer questions, they don't. I don't know either, but this is what the Tony Khan I expected.
Exactly. Shout out Block. Ignore Brian's hating ass. I got Death Riders versus who? I'm sorry. Yeah. I need some vignettes. I need some. What else did Adrian say when they add people from NXT? I need vignettes. I need promos. I need someone to tell me who these people are. Why does this guy have tattoos in his mouth? That's what I need to know. Who's this guy? And who's the lightweight that can't put himself and Daniel Garcia through a table?
Well, I say
Francesco Bernoulli.
I say that.
I don't know. I think she did say that at one point in time.
Francesco
Bernoulli, right?
Yeah, I usually only say just to call out to call out the WWE marks. Oh shit, it's your birthday, Brian. Oh shit, yes.
I got bamboozled.
Celebrating the day because I recently found out that I don't know if you guys know this, but me and Brian have go all the way back, all the way to the 3rd grade. I believe we were 9 years old. We're in our mid-30s right now. And I recently found out he had a nickname that I had no idea he had.
I have a nickname?
Apparently that nickname is Baja Blast Brian. I was like, who gave you that nickname, dog? Baja Blast Brian. And then you have people saying, blast me, Brian. I'm like, yo, getting called master and stuff. Damn, Brian.
Oh, yeah, that's my nickname is Master.
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 I'm like, Brian be getting all these nicknames. I had no idea he had.
I think my first and only nickname I've ever had is Brian O'Connor. And that's I forgot who called me that. That was I remember who that was. Irving.
Yeah.
It's not my birthday. My birthday is August 28th. But my wife always loves to throw stuff at me or surprise me with drinks. And I got the Young Bucks entrance today.
Oh shit.
And there's paper everywhere, but I love it.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm proud of Tony the way he handled the interview. He came a long way from social media tantrums.
Mm-hmm.
We got a long episode today. Mm-hmm. Our prediction challenge is now active. Challenge the winners, the reigning defending champion Caitlin Adams, and Block and myself.
Yep.
Three-way tie, but I don't count, so it's three-way tie.
Baja Blast Brian, 8 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Adrian, don't hate. Oh shit, I'm not hating, bro. I just was like, I never knew you had this nickname, Baja Blast Brian.
Yeah,
it's like someone heard you say you like Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and then just immediately put your entire identity on Taco Bell. I don't know.
That is my. I also like hot dogs.
Ooh.
Oh, more surprises.
What is that?
Splat them all. WWE splats.
Ooh. What is that? They're not gummies, are they?
Nope. It says splat them all. Collect 6 to win. Sorry, 6. Ooh. The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, LA Knight, John Cena.
Damn, nice.
Outside of Yoda, my nickname is Vincent James Vega. I guess my full name. Boy, your name's Vinny Vegas? Vinny Vega? Isn't that the character from Pulp Fiction?
Vinny Vega? Really?
Vincent Vega? Vinny Vega? I got LA Noche. These things are cool. What do I do with these? I just throw them at the wall?
What are they? Like sticky things or what?
I don't know. We throw it at the wall and see what happens. Nothing. It just bounced off. Oh.
The third search on Vinny Vega is Vinny Vega jailed.
Mountain Dew, dragon fruit as well. Coming in clutch today. I swear we're going to get to the interview. All right, let's talk about Tony Khan.
Yes.
You know, I talk a lot of shit about Tony Khan. He doesn't know how to book. He doesn't know how to do this and stuff, right? That's just him and his business style. Oh, God, Jey Uso brothers.
Yeet.
That's just yeet. That's just him. Thank you. That's just. Oh, you got one too? You got LA Knight? You want here? This is your favorite wrestler. Take them. Predictions in. Okay, so I can honestly say now that I saw this interview, I can tolerate Tony Khan. He's a nice guy. He's a Christian fellow. I can't hate him on that. He said a lot of good things. He smiled a lot. But holy shit, man. Vince Russo is a fucking piece of shit, brothers.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy, first of all, he's taking 5 minutes to get to the question. He's also glazing up for a job as well.
Of course.
He's all over the place. He doesn't know what he's talking about, but goddamn. It's just fucking Russo, man. I honestly thought that maybe Tony Khan and me probably wouldn't get along. But bro, let me tell you, bro. I'm like this motherfucker right here. It was a train wreck.
Yeah, no. And what did he say, that he didn't book a show that he didn't like? That he never booked a show he didn't like?
Yeah, he said I never booked a show that I liked. So apparently what he booked was something he didn't even enjoy. Motherfucker, you booked yourself to be the world champion. What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's probably going to say that's somebody else's call or something.
That was Vincent Kenny McMahon.
That fucking guy, bro. I mean, yeah, he did what he did back in the day, and the business was cool, but like that shit doesn't fly in 2026 anymore. I mean, I haven't seen GCW. I do just seen some people enjoy the show. I know a few people that only go to the show because they're getting free tickets. So, I mean, is that really demanding? Is that GCW like really that popular? I don't know, but some people do like it. But yeah, Vince Russo got to stop talking like he knows the world, like he knows the industry inside and out. Maybe he did at one point. Maybe he got lucky. Maybe his ego got to him. Maybe he thought he was bigger than Hulk Hogan. Maybe he thought he was bigger than a wrestling promotion. But this guy, I don't know, man. I just sometimes it just feels like I feel like I can feel like I have good conversations with somebody. We get on the same page, right? With Vince Russo, you just feel like you just won't get in the same page with him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just so kind of weird to say, bro, because it's like I want to trash him because he probably is a nice guy. Just when it comes to wrestling, he just wants to have the last word or be right all the time, you know?
Yeah. It's just very strange. And then, first of all, one of the things, I guess one of the questions that really kind of triggered me and irked me was when first of all, he set up the question. He's like, first of all, he set up, it was a 5-minute intro to the question. You run the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? That's a professional football team, right? And then you got Fox News, right, bro? And then you got TMZ and Fox Deportes and all those other professional people. And they cover football for the 20 years. I'm like, motherfucker, bro. He's gonna talk shit about letting the scrubs in. And that's exactly what it was. It took him 20 minutes to get to the question, but essentially the question was, why do you allow the marks, the fans, to ask questions at these media scrums? Do you see Fox out there covering AEW on pay-per-views? No. Do you see ESPN doing anything about that? No. The people that cover it are fucking fans. I mean, you got Sean Ross Sapp and Fightful, who are they journalists? Yes, but they're fans. You got Mini Portable. You got the guy that asks the Waffle House questions. I don't got a problem with fans asking questions. Are they going to be hard-hitting questions? Probably not. Because at the end of the day, they're not journalists. I do wish some people would ask some hard questions, but at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
It's cool. I wish I was there. If I was invited, I would be there as well. Mm-hmm. Marking out with Tony Khan. But that was just a really weird question. Like, are you, if you go out there, are you going to be asking the questions, Vince Russo?
Yeah, no, that's, I also do get why he's letting the fans in, like exactly what you said. I mean, ain't nobody really covering AEW. I mean, barely wrestling even gets any attention if it doesn't involve any celebrities or ESPN really is heavily covering WWE. I'm not saying Fox Deportes doing it, like the actual sports channel, not the wing over like where they have like wrestling and stuff. I mean, I get it, fan. Like, I agree with you. If I was a fan too, and I got the chance to attend, yes, I would also attend. I would also try to ask a question. I also do like some content creators, they do at least need to ask maybe a serious question or two, but I also feel like they don't because of their following. Maybe the fan base doesn't want them asking hard-hitting questions, or maybe they just want to ask to come back for a second time. Maybe that's why they don't want to ask a hard-hitting question. But if you're gonna be a fan, you want to be at least taking the moment and ask maybe a serious question there or two. No matter if you get rejected or not, at least you asked one. You can't just be there and fangirl all the time. If you're gonna be there to do a job, if you get backstage access as a podcaster or as a content creator or reactionist or something, I would like to see at least to ask them a real hard hitting question like, hey, where's all this? Where's Camille? Where's Britt Baker? Where's this? Where's that? I understand you only have 4 hours of TV time for your roster. You could spread them apart. You could stop having people like Chris Jericho come back. I mean, that's just one of them. But yeah, I would ask him, where's all these people at? And then if you're not using them, why come you don't just bring them in like you do in Ring of Honor instead of using local talent? That would be my question,
Exactly. Or why hire very similar people of the same thing to do the same thing?
Yep.
Like Lena Cross, you already had Lena Cross with Camille.
Yep.
But yeah. So the other thing is that they did ask those questions. Where's Britt Baker? Granted, he asked, "Where's Britt Baker?" so I can use her on my show. Tony Khan said pretty much no.
Yeah.
New trios champs, War Dogs. Who?
The War Dogs. It's too soon, but I mean, I would like to see the match still.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, that's cool that they won because Mystico, let's be real, was not going to be on AEW a lot. I don't care about that dual contract bullshit. He wasn't going to be there every week. So at least we get the people there every week. Many people are saying that it's hard to go three live three times a week. Yep. Spoilers. Man, fuck the spoilers, bro.
Spoilers block. Wait, hold on, bro. Send me those spoilers, bro.
There's no spoilers, bro. Slide in my DMs.
Yeah. Send some pics too, bro. Send some pics.
Yeah, so we're gonna get into. I mean, that's pretty much everything I want to say about the Vince Russo interview. It was poorly made. Vince Russo and Jonathan Coachman are way behind on times. They wanted Tony Khan to stare right at the camera. It's 2026. If I'm looking at Adrian, I want to see Adrian's face because I need to talk. Because I'm talking to Adrian. I'm also talking to you guys, but I want to see him talk. So I'm gonna look down here where I see him because I need to see his facial expressions. You know,
my camera. I see you right here, bro. My camera's here.
You can see me right here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, but it's 2026. We can look wherever the fuck you want.
I fucking know, but that shit was weird. He was just like, where, down.
Oh yeah. You tell him to look at the camera first of all, fucking Jonathan Coachman. But at the end of the day, bro, it's fucking 2026. We all know he's staring at you on the screen. He's not ignoring people. He's not talking directly to the fans. Like he's talking to the screen, and it's fine. You know what I mean? How the fuck did the War Dogs win the trios titles before the Rascals? Carlos Silva did nothing wrong. First of all, Adrian, I got to talk to you about that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to talk about Carlos Silva, but I also got how did Queen Aminata earn a title shot, Adrian?
Open challenge.
She just came back from injury, 161 days.
Yep, open challenge, bro. Surprisingly, she got a welcome back chant. I did not expect she's going to get a welcome back chant. Yeah, but Willow Nightingale, if you've been paying attention, Brian, she's been doing open challenges, my dog. Open challenges. First one to answer that open challenge was Hikaru Shida on Collision. If you watch the product, I wouldn't have to. No, I'm playing. Yeah, no, open challenges, Brian. She's issuing them after her and Harley Cameron win their separate ways. Willow Nightingale set her sights on the TBS Championship. So yeah, open challenges. Queen Aminata answered. Fantastic match, man. Fantastic match.
It was.
Queen Aminata, I thought she had it for a brief second, you know. Like I said, the welcome back chant, I was like, whoa, hold on. And then as the match progressed, I'm like, damn, this is a really real championship match, man. She's not going down without a fight. Both Willow Nightingale and Queen Aminata. I mean, at one point, Queen Aminata was picking up Willow Nightingale. I was like, oh, she really wants this dub. She really does want to be the TBS Women's Champion. But at the end, Willow Nightingale was just too strong. She's built like a brick. And she's too strong for Queen Aminata, bro. I like these open challenges. I'm hoping they're great when the men do it. I'm glad that Willow Nightingale's doing it. If you don't have a storyline, open challenges. Penta's doing them. The United States champion is doing them. TNT champion is doing them. I like it, man. You have a lot of people in the mid card. Use them, and hopefully this can get more women on TV. You know, we saw Hikaru Shida back. We saw Queen Aminata back. Who are we gonna see back next? I don't know.
Britt Baker.
Hopefully, it could be.
Thunder
I would
Rosa.
like to see. Good Thunder Rosa's been for like 2 weeks, but
Camille.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Bro, yeah. Camille, she does need to come back. But yeah, hopefully this open challenge, we can see all the women come back and we can see them featured on Dynamite.
Hopefully so. I got no problem with Queen Aminata getting a title shot here. I was just given false information by somebody, and I'm
by who?
Don't worry about it, bro.
Oh hell no, bro!
Someone said and I quote, she was number one contender before she got hurt, so she's pulling it up. She's finally getting that shot. I didn't see no number one contender shot. I'm not gonna say who it was. They will rename nameless.
Do I know them?
You may or may not know them, Adrian.
Oh, right. Where do I have one name in mind, bro? Why do I have one name in mind?
Shut the fuck up, Brian. What are you talking about? It wasn't you. It was you. It was Yoda.
Damn.
It was me.
It was me, Austin.
Yeah, you fucking set me up. I'll never trust him again.
Damn.
Or
did he try to defend the Queen Aminata title shot?
No, I forgot how it came up. Like I knew she's been doing open challenges.
Yeah.
But I forgot how it even came up. I can look back in the text message. It's fine.
Bro, you drinking a Baja, bro? I'm drinking a Triggered Wrestling energy drink, bro.
Oh shit, bro. Somebody would like those drinks. I think his name's Pepsi Phil.
Oh yeah, they're cool. We just can't have them on because of ads, bro.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I had to stick up for Queen Aminata. Queen Amajaba. She's not a jobber. She's actually really good. She's improved quite a lot. I think I named her as one of my 4 pillars back in the day when we did that.
I think you did.
Like a week or 2 ago. Something like that. She's up there. But let's get into the Dynamite. If you guys haven't done your prediction challenges, they're right here. The QR code is alive. WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania Night 2, and the 9 matches of Dynasty. I'm sure they're going to add like 5 more. Costco guy probably going to be in there. But I'm doing these 9 because I'm not going to wait till Saturday.
Yeah.
When they announce other matches.
Another 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And this does it have to be only Dynasty, or are we adding Dynasty and WrestleMania Night 1 and 2?
Well, all 3 of them are on there on this prediction challenge.
All 3 of them.
Yep, and we're going to do our predictions today as well. We're doing a 30-match prediction contest. 7 plus 7 plus 9. What is that? 23? We're doing 23.
30-match prediction contest. Damn.
If we fucking tie at the end of this.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Oh, hell no. And as always, I'm going to wait until Yoda puts his predictions in just so I know I beat him. I won.
Damn.
I was rounding up. It is what it is. But the show must go on. We're going to talk about our predictions later today after Dynamite. Stay tuned for that as well. Will Ospreay starts off the show attacking the Death Riders again. We get to see Francesco Bernoulli. I know that's not his name, but it's close enough, and I like the Cars reference. Hinaro,
I think so, yeah.
Callum West?
Callum, hold on.
Callum East? What's his fucking name?
Newman. Callum Newman. The 23-year-old
Newman.
IWG champion.
To be honest, I don't know what New Japan Pro Wrestling sees in him.
I have no idea. I'll be honest, bro. This is probably one of a handful of times that I've heard of him. I've seen a few highlights of him. Have I seen full matches? I don't think so. I don't know what they see in him, bro. I don't know. Maybe this match didn't really tell me what he was all about. Same with the other guys at the Empire. I mean, I haven't really been keeping up with New Japan. So right now this is all new to me as well. I don't know, man. Hopefully he bulks up. Hopefully he becomes a good guy, Jin, like a former Will Ospreay did over there. But I don't know, man. I really do not know what they see. Maybe because he's young. Maybe because he signed a big contract. I have no idea. Only time will tell. But good first impression, like on Dynamite. I wish he would have had somewhat of a bigger presentation. You know, him being the IWGP champion. But I mean, come on, it is AEW. We all of us are aware of the partnership, if you like to call it that. That was just my only. Just he needed a bigger presentation. Yes, he's behind Will Ospreay, but that's still an IWGP champion. You got to put him up.
World champion.
You got to put him up front and center, not behind Will Ospreay. At least have them close to toe to toe. Kind of like a Vegeta Goku. I'm not. This is a bad comparison, but at least have them side by side.
Yeah, this is the world champion of New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he is a not even second character. He's a background character.
Yeah.
They called Will Ospreay the leader of the United Empire. He left the United Empire 3 years ago, and the leader was supposed to be TJP and fucking Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
Somehow, we're at Caleb Newman. This is the second time I've ever heard him. The first time was when he beat Tetsuya, not in the Tetsuya Naito, Yota Tsuji 2 weeks ago for the title.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That was the first time I ever heard of him. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? At least bring in fucking not Zilla Fatu, Drilla Maloney. At least he was buff as hell. At least you could say like, oh, he's got something. He's got the body. He's got the looks. He's got the.
Who's saying that, bro?
What's the words? What's that one? How's that song go? I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I drive the girls wild. Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. He's got something about him.
Yeah.
He's got something about him.
Damn, what is that,
but
bro?
This fucking guy he's literally like a copy and paste print of Will Ospreay. If you copy and pasted Will Ospreay and you got Kyle Fletcher and you copy and pasted Kyle Fletcher, then you got this guy. This is like 4 levels of Chat GPT.
No.
Away from the original.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking he's probably like a Chuck Taylor version of Will Ospreay. That's how I saw him. Chuck Taylor version of Will Ospreay.
Yes.
He even had the like, bro, put some product in your hair, make it look like you're a world champion. Yeah, man. I mean, I also agree presentation matters. I'm glad Kenny Omega wore a suit today. I probably was one off the rack, but hey, he wore a suit. But yeah, he's the IW champion. He needs to be presented right. And to me, the first impression on AEW really wasn't the showing for him. I mean, like I said, he wasn't even in the passenger seat. He looked like he was in the back seat. Hell, Alex Windsor even looked more like Alita when they first came out of the SUV.
Alex Windsor's there as well. Yes, she joined, and she's having a pre-show match versus Marina Schaefer.
Yeah.
It's a Jim Cornette reference.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Marina Shafir's lost every single match she's been in for like the last 3 months.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tony Khan fumbles Marina. Although, like I did say at the Mina Shirakawa match at what was it, Revolution, if she wasn't gonna win, don't put her in this position. But I also don't want her to get buried. You want to build her as this big bad that's next to the Death Riders, who were controlling AEW for almost a year. You can't throw her a singles win her way.
Yeah. Newman versus Ospreay at All In London is going to be the future of feeding families. What? Dude, I see more of a future Nick Wayne than I see of this jabroni. And let's be real, this partnership, I already talked shit about it because the G1 Climax winner, who's actually more important than the IWB World Champion, is literally a guy that's a 4th stringer on the Don Callis family. Because he's not in the main title picture. That's Andrade.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you are fucking right. I actually did future reference, not today, probably some other day. We need to create a who's a main eventer, jobber, mid-card, and Don Callis family, because that shit does get confusing. I was just thinking, like, who's the main eventer in the Don Callis family? Andrade. Yeah, for some reason I forgot about him as the main event guy.
And if you were to rank the titles of importance, is it TNT or Continental? Which one's more important? Or international?
Oof. To me, I would say more prestigious right now. The one, actually, you know what? Because Kazuchika has been absent for a while.
You got to say the one that's at least on TV, which is Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, because Konosuke, but Kyle Fletcher was the titles there. Yep, because he kind of hasn't been there for a while. But yeah, I would say the TNT title. It was the first mid-card title, the television title.
Yep.
This one, I mean, let's face it was just another belt to create another belt. I'm glad they unified the titles and they got rid of the other one, but yeah, I think this was just another belt.
Y'all negative Nancy's tonight. Meanwhile, I'm just being real. This is not even talking about AEW. The AEW is its own separate thing. This is more of an issue of this partnership because the IWGP World Champion is being relegated to a, I don't know, a throwaway storyline.
That and like
storyline, but
yeah, then especially like I'm not trashing it. It's just the presentation of it. It's like, and especially like later on the show, we got the video package of Kenny Omega. They were telling us about his accomplishments in New Japan, and you're like, okay, cool. The championship meant something.
Yeah.
Then you go back to before the show, or like earlier on the show, and you're like, damn, why does the IWGP champion look like he's taking a back seat to Will Ospreay? Hopefully he finds. I mean, like I said, I've only known him. I've heard of him a handful of times. So hopefully this is like his molding phase, and like that's right now where he's gonna turn into something big. Pause. But let's see, man. Because right now, looking at him, I'm probably not seeing it right now. Hopefully later on when he bulks up, maybe builds himself a little bit of character, get some hair,
some testosterone in his ass.
Get some hair in his chest or something. I don't know.
Some HGH? Something.
Yeah.
He needs to get his knees done a little bit, maybe, I think.
Also, he does have a baby face, too. Not hating on that, but it's like...
Yeah.
I mean, you go from Kenosuke, Kenny Omega, Yodatsuji, Naito. It's like... I don't know. I've just seen Chuck Taylor's version of Will Ospreay.
Because that's what bro, you go from evil to fucking Zack Sabre Jr. to fucking what's his last guy? Yodatsuji.
Mm-hmm.
To this fucking jabroni? Come on. That's not an upgrade. And by no means is it an upgrade.
Yep. Oh, and I see Kevin Adams' comment. I pinned it for later because we are going to talk about La Catalina as well.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that.
Yep. Suited for Kenny, 8.4 out of 10. Oh, it's a cool suit. I'm not going to hate. I buy off the rack too.
I buy off the rack. I'm dead. I mean, you guys don't really watch a lot of New Japan, so the cracks and what cracks? He's left the United Empire 3 years ago. Am I lying or am I lying, Adrian? He left 3 years ago.
There was a storyline beef. I think that's when he got kicked out. Maybe, like I said, I haven't really watched New Japan, so maybe I missed something. Maybe they explained it in New Japan. I don't know, man, but I don't speak Japanese.
Canadian cracks are different. Apparently, bro. Canadian
cracks.
I'm currently doing my predictions. Help me out. Who's in the Casino Gauntlet match? So far? Probably Mystico. Probably fucking
Tomasso Ciampa. Sammy Guevara. Probably. Just think of mid carders.
Anybody that isn't already booked in the pay-per-view, throw him in there.
Probably Jack Perry's gonna be in there.
No, Jack Perry's already the champion.
Oh, you're right.
He'll probably be in there too.
Hechicero's gonna be there. Is he? Yeah. Hechicero. El Clone probably is gonna be there. All 30 members of the conglomeration are gonna be there.
The Hurt Syndicate's gonna be in there.
Hurt Syndicate's gonna be in there. Maybe Pac.
Yeah. There's gonna be probably Hanare is gonna be in there. You're probably gonna get fucking some new signing is gonna show up. Yeah. You don't even know Zack Sabre Jr. though, Brian? I mean, I know he exists. Am I a fan of his wrestling? No. Is he undersized? Yes. Am I still paying to see him wrestle at Bloodsport? Yes. Not because because he's gonna be there, not because I chose to watch him, but he's there. I won't lie, I picked Brody King. Solid choice. There's a lot of people in that match, A lot of people. People see Mark Davis probably be in there. Andrade's probably gonna be. Takeshita's most likely gonna be in there. I'd probably choose Takeshita. He does have to eventually get a match with Okada at some point as well.
Yeah.
Oh, they're having that. Oh, they're having that match at Collision, right? If they win, then Okada versus Takeshita is going to happen.
No, if they win against the Bucks, yeah.
And that match is happening at the pay-per-view. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things there. It was at Wrestle Kingdom when War Dogs went against United Empire. After the match, Ospreay came to congratulate them, and when he had his back turned, you could see Newman ready. I saw Wrestle. Oh wait, this is the New Japan Pro Wrestling one, right?
Yeah. That wasn't a Wrestle Kingdom, was it? No, it wasn't.
We ordered. Is it Wrestle Kingdom? What is their big pay-per-view? Is it Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah.
We ordered it. I don't fucking remember this shit.
I don't remember either.
But either way, he fucking left United Empire 3 years ago. That's what the whole thing was when he signed with AEW. Then you saw the cracks with Jeff Cobb and them not wanting to side with him. And then they were looking for a new leader in New Japan. And this was when TJP was going to be the leader.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah. He left the United Empire. So we're just going to leave the whole past 3 years where he was not part of the United Empire and actively left it to join the Don Callis family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me, right? Nate acting like I don't know my story, bro. Come on now. Yeah, we're gonna go live after Dynasty. Yep.
Ooh, damn. Even Kelly Adams said, I won't lie. She picked Brody King. Brody King's a good choice.
Yep. It was at Wrestle Kingdom. Either way, Will Ospreay left that faction 3 years ago. There's no reason we're getting this playing out 3 years later on AEW. You know? What is this? WWE? I find it funny Callis telling Okada and Takeshita that no, I can't leave the Callis family. Meanwhile, Ospreay just asked to leave and left. Yep, exactly. And then people get traded and then somehow end up still doing business with the Don Callis family like Rush.
Yeah. Or Andrade? No, Andrade was MJF.
Yeah. I wish Nate was my friend. People call me Mark Fanboy, but Nate is him. Mark Davis, Andrade, Takeshita, Darby, Jungle Boy, and Bandito. Fantastic trios match. Nothing much can be said about it, except for the fact that it was a match. It happened. Andrade wins, picking up the bones of Jungle Boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I'm glad Andrade got the dub, especially against Jungle Boy. You know, me looking at this match, I'm like, okay, we're getting another trios match, but we saw what happened last week. Then we were reminded that Brody King couldn't make the show, so Bandito took his place. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. And then Bandito, I thought Bandito was gonna pick up the pin. I'm like, damn, are they really gonna have the Ring of Honor World Champion take the pin? I'm glad they didn't. It was a good move, protecting a world champion, even if it is Ring of Honor. But yeah, I like the end that they got the dub. Hopefully, if he doesn't win, or at least win the IWGP, beat Darby Allin and goes for the AEW World Champion. Maybe he goes for the National Championship, which would be great. I mean, Jack Perry as champion, let's face it, is cool, but it's not as cool as Andrade being champion.
Exactly, not as cool. Moving on, because we got to keep this pace up. I'm sorry, because we got a lot to talk about today. Queen Aminata and Willow Nightingale. We mentioned earlier, Queen Aminata showed out. Fantastic match. One thing I still hate about all of AEW, Athena is not featured on AEW television. Mm-hmm. She's on Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I agree with that one as well. I mean, going back to the more women showing up on TV, Athena can be the Ring of Honor Collision girl. Same with just Collision talent and Ring of Honor talent. They can have Collision with Collision and Ring of Honor be like the brand that you can bring both of the companies together, I guess. Stop using local talent. That's one thing that really does trigger about AEW. You have so much talent backstage or in catering, doing absolutely nothing, but they bring in local talent. Athena on this one, she's been the forever champion for a long time. It's about time she goes to AEW at least permanently, or shit. I would even like one of those Tony Khan bookings, 2-3 weeks pay-per-view match, disappear for 3 months and come back again. At least she'll be on AEW after that. But right now, she's not even on the program.
Not even on the last time we saw her was with Mercedes Moné, trying to be tag champs.
Trying to be tag team. Do you notice that none of those tag team champions from that turn, or none of those tag teams from that tournament, are no longer together?
Yep. None of them.
None of them.
Babes of Wrath was like the last team.
Yep. TJ, the only team not even featured on TV. Athena Mercedes, one time. Jamie and Queen Aminata was literally a one time. What are the other ones? I don't even remember those.
Yeah. Well, Penelope Ford got injured. That was the other one.
Oh, you're right.
Marina Shafir and Megan Bain was the other team.
Megan Bain, you're right. Oh, it was Megan Bain.
Mm-hmm. My problem is Bandito can show up when titles appear in multiple pay-per-views, but not Athena for some reason. Exactly. It's so strange. I have no idea what it is. Like, I got it. I understood it before when Chris Jericho was champion, where you're like, okay, we're trying to get them a TV deal, so let's only show these people over here for a little bit because we're trying to get a TV deal. But now it's like, what's the excuse now?
Exactly.
There's no room for her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have Claudio, world champion. I mean, Hechicero, CMLL world heavyweight champion, was on TV today, just as a background guy. IWG champion was here today as a backseat guy. I mean, you can have Athena on the roster. You can have her do backstage segments. You can have her challenges, have her on Collision.
Yep. Even then, like, for example, like you have Zeta Steel, who's a new signee, who's already been on Collision multiple times, and it had a match on Dynamite.
Yep.
And she's brand spanking new. No Athena 2026.
Queen Aminata, Hikaru Shida, answering open challenges. Maybe Athena, I like for Athena to maybe answer an open challenge, but she's the Ring of Honor world champion. She should come up to a Dynamite or Collision and be like she runs shit. You know, nobody can beat her. You know, I think what was it, just Mercedes at one time?
I think so, yeah. Lupa says, all right, I got my predictions locked in. I put a lot of thought into them and I feel good about them. Good job. Oh yeah, D, right here. Enter our prediction challenge. WrestleMania Night 1, Night 2, and AEW Dynasty all together. Make sure you get it in. 1,212 days for Athena. It's time for her to drop the belt to a rising talent. The thing about this is I think Tony Khan is trying to go for the record with Athena. But it's the Ring of Honor title. Nobody cares at this point. This is not like the AEW world title or the WWF title or the WWE title or the NWA title back. It's the fucking Ring of Honor title.
And then not only that, even if he is trying to be the title, present it as a big thing, like as a big deal. You know, Athena, forever champion, is going to be champion for how many days he wants her to be. Present her more on Collision, Dynamite, and make it a big deal. You know, if I'll be honest, if the social media fans make it a big deal, is it a big deal if the promotion doesn't make it a big deal? You know, it's like if they don't care, why should the fans care? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know fans care. It's just the promotion has to announce it. They have to make it as a big deal. They have to feature her more. They have, I don't want to say, but they have to feed her more bodies. I mean, she just has to be on TV, fight a little bit more frequently. Just make her a big deal. Because right now, to me, she's had the title for a long time. But I need to see her more on TV.
Besides her match with Mercedes Moné, who else has she beat?
Billy Starks and that I could remember, just Billy Starks.
Mina Shirakawa, I think. Once or twice.
I think she beat Thunder once, I think.
Honestly, we could think of 2 storylines out of 1,212 days. Did you say feed me more? He said feed me more, and he came.
Yo, what the fuck?
What's up, bro? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Right?
But yeah, he said feed me more.
Hey,
Promote
yo.
her then. They don't talk about Athena enough.
Yeah.
Like almost she doesn't exist. You'd expect with such a bloated roster with Tony Storm out that they would promote Athena, but they don't. Either way, Chris Jericho's back. He announces that he re-signed to AEW. He chose AEW over WWE. And I'm gonna say it because I've seen a couple places reported already.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that came up. But Chris Jericho's blocked from going to WWE. From what I understood and what I heard, he was blocked from going to WWE.
Yeah, I can see that too. I also heard those same things that if the rumors are true, then yeah, no, I mean I wouldn't want that guy. Whatever those rumors are, but
yes.
I don't know, man. I mean, if it's that retirement tour, I don't know if that's what the rumor was for Jericho. If it was for the retirement tour, maybe Jericho felt like he had some left in the tank. Because he did say in his promo, you're gonna get the old Jericho, the Jericho that doesn't care. You notice how he said that Jericho that doesn't care, that opens the show. It's in the middle of the show or the main event, or even I don't care if I don't care if I'm not even on the show. Like, bro, that's the first thing you say. You should. This is why
that's all cues as to why he had no choice to go anywhere else. Your ass is gonna be in AEW because you can't even go to WWE anymore.
Yeah, and even if you could, he was gonna do that retirement tour. So it's apparently that's what they were signing on to, and he feels like he still has some things left in the tank, which I guess is cool. But it's like it's Chris Jericho, dog. You've been with the company for 6 years. I was with you from day one. Sammy Guevara to me was one of my guys, and I thought he was going to be a big star by now. Fortunately, Sammy Guevara has not been that big star. That's due to the Jericho Vortex. He never escaped it. Cody Rhodes was setting him in the right path with the rivalry that they were having for the TNT title. As soon as he left and he stuck in that Jericho Vortex, I think Sammy Guevara's stock would drop down drastically. Right now, he's stuck in Ring of Honor. I don't see him moving up anytime soon. I mean, I think they're punishing Ricochet for that tweet, putting him with Jericho. Yeah. But then see Jericho reinventing himself, calling himself the cornerstone, or at least that's what he trademarked.
Reinventing. He's doing the exact same gimmick he did 10 years ago in the WWE. Exactly. What does he have in the tank?
Nothing. Exact. And then this is what I was going to come up with or bring up. I remember an interview from Jericho, I think it was like 2019, 2020, where they asked him, hey, you're with AEW now. If you were with WWE, what would you be doing right now? His words, not mine. We can look this up if you want. He said, he's like, no, I wouldn't go back to WWE because if I were, I'd be doing something stupid like The List all over again. 5 years later, he's doing The List all over again. I'm like, when he brought it out, I was like, okay, cool. But then I'm like, no, wait, bro. We've called out CM Punk, or actually, I called out CM Punk for being a hypocrite. I'm calling out Jericho for being a hypocrite here. He's done. He has nothing left in the tank. I appreciate his reinventing himself all this time, but I think he's run out of ideas. I think he's not going to help anybody elevate. That should be the job of a veteran to help people get elevated. Brock Lesnar is doing it right now with the Bafemi. I don't think Jericho's going to do that.
Definitely not. No. Jericho is not going to be in the main event scene of AEW.
I hope
he is going to be doing anything just around AEW. It's probably going to be opening shit, maybe the TNT title, maybe a Ring of Honor champion. He's not going to be featured a lot. He's probably going to be gone part-time most of the time.
That'd be cool. I would like that.
And the reason I'm saying this now because I saw 2 news sources report that Chris Jericho's options of signing to WWE were taking away from him because of higher ups in TKO being advised by people. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So
Oh,
they didn't have the options.
yeah.
I'm not gonna go into further details, but there have been allegations on Chris Jericho from people in AEW and WWE, and you can look those up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully, I hope you're right. Hopefully, he does this like a part-time thing because I like Jericho, but you know those things where you like him, but you just gotta let them go. You know, I like
Yeah.
the guy. He's cool. He did great things for AEW. He just can't come up with nothing new. I don't see him elevating new talent. I really don't. And to me, I think that should be a veteran's job to elevate new talent. I don't
Yes.
see him doing that anytime soon.
Is Ricochet really new talent? I don't think so.
No.
And let's be real. If he would have signed to WWE, I'm still going to cheer because I'm happy to see Chris Jericho. I'm excited to see him do his hits again. If he was going to go to WWE, it would have been just to do the hits again for a year or two.
Nostalgia, yeah.
Nostalgia shit.
Or until they fed him to Gunther.
Yeah, 2 years tops, maybe a year and a half. You know,
I would have said 9 months.
Probably a year to get him retired by Saudi, so they see Chris Jericho out there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. TK sounded happy to overpay him. When he explained at the interview, he said he was a free agent, and he's decided to stay. He did not decide to stay. He did, but
He had no option. No.
he had no option.
Hopefully Tony Khan lowballed his ass, bro. Because
He
I
did.
mean, if you got no option to go anywhere, I mean, and again, he wasn't gonna go to TNA. I mean, again, in another interview, he said, "Why would I go to TNA? I'll be like a 40-something guy in TNA." I forgot what the jab was, but he shitted on TNA and TNA bringing old guys in. Yeah, no, I like the guy, but I mean, I hope it's a part-time thing, bro. Because the way he started that promo, oh, you may not see Jericho. I mean, I don't care if I open the show, is in the show or in the main event of bro. I don't want you in the main event or opening the show. Piss break match for me, bro. Give me that piss break match.
That's fucked up. I'm excited to see Jericho back, but he didn't need to say that. He said that because he's trying to win over the people,
audience. Yeah,
the audience that already pretty much. He knew he overstayed his welcome.
Yeah.
He even admitted that he did some shit that was fucking ass.
Yeah.
So that's him pretty much begging for the audience attention at that point.
Yeah, no, I'll believe it when I see it, bro. I'm the same way with WWE. I'll believe it when I see it because I'm only gonna see Jericho eat up TV time. Just because Canada, I honestly still think people just sing a song. They're more glad the song is back.
Yes, I agree. And I also want to say this about Chris Jericho, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
He's in great shape though. I'm okay with him chasing the title one more time, the world title.
Oh hell no, bro!
I want Jeff Jarrett to go back and hit the stroke on MJF, bro. Forbidden Door Mexico, or what is it? Grand Slam Mexico. Let's make it happen, bro.
Fucking old timer on the side.
Yeah, but you got Chris Jericho running the list. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Chris Jericho's beating Ricochet at Dynasty.
Please don't. I mean,
last two crowds weren't singing that song as loud as they used to. Nope,
yeah,
not at all.
I was gonna say on TV the fans were just like, "You tell you now, okay, you know." They don't even see. They were just like, oh, "I guess," because the camera was pointing at them.
Well, we got Blocktista over here blocking people. He's probably blocking people instead of singing the song, bro. That's probably what happened. Let's see. Don Callis. We got Young Bucks. Okada Takeshita. We talked about that.
Sad Jericho isn't able to draw anymore in Canada. Advertised less than 4K in attendance. Damn. Yeah. Damn.
He's over here pulling. I had my first match 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck. They didn't give a shit.
No, they did it.
No. Let's see. Mascara Dorada versus Tomasso Ciampa. The match hit.
That's it.
I don't know what else to say. The match hit. It's a match to have a qualifier because somebody got injured. Otherwise, this match would have never happened. No story.
Yeah, no
It's
story.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Tomasso Ciampa, but that song is catchy, bro.
Mhm.
My shadow knows my story.
That's terrible.
Nah, it hits, bro. It hits.
No, it doesn't. It don't, Adrian.
It still looks like Triple H. You know, Triple H had the skull thing. He was, and it has the beard. I'm like, this fucking guy looks like Triple H light.
Yeah, Triple H shit. One of y'all RoboCopping?
Mm-hmm.
Or still RoboCopping? No, it's not a low ball offer. It was you're gone. Oh, you're staying? Yeah, I'll pay you the same contract.
Yeah, probably.
You want extra days off? Let's do it.
Shit, yeah. You want your own locker room? Shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Away from other people.
6 out of 10 away from other people.
You want to have your own bus?
Shit, he's gonna say Jungle Boy has his own bus.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have a bus. United Empire versus Death Riders. The match was entertaining. You got two lightweights can't put each other through a table. That shit was funny. Francesco Bernoulli and Daniel Garcia. That shit was funny.
Shit was funny, bro. Tell you why my wife was drinking water at the time. She wasn't even looking at the TV. I was looking and I'm like, holy shit, baby. Daniel Garcia didn't break the TV, so she's laughing, like almost spitting her water. Then the guy goes on the top of the corner, tries to do a splash or frog splash. Table still doesn't break, and the
he fucking missed. How do you miss? He hit him with his fucking shins.
Yo, said he did it. Damn, fucking Garcia so light, bro. I was so weak. I'm like, damn, bro. Sign that table, bro. Make that table all elite.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, I understand. Like, you're doing a moonsault. You don't know where you're going. I understand. You missed. You're jumping. Like, you missed. Those Ace Hardware tables, no joke. Stop.
Damn. Like the New Japan ones? The hard ones?
Yeah. When people just start using fucking doors at indie shows. Solid oak wood. They're like, get the table. It's a fucking door.
It's one of those Titanic doors. The real wood ones.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the match was fine, I guess. And then Kenny Omega gets on the mic, and I'm gonna be honest, didn't pay attention to a single word he said. Call me a hater, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready for the stream.
Honestly, I was like, oh shit, cool, let's go to the stream. Then Kenny Omega's video package, I was like, oh cool, let's go to the stream. I'm like, oh really? Yeah, pretty much said it what the video package said. You know, I'm the god of professional wrestling. What are you gonna get? Cleaner, best belt machine, belt collector, the god of pro wrestling. Yeah, same thing that the video package told me pretty much.
Yeah, MJF comes out, says I'm gonna beat you. They try to shake hands. MJF, Kenny Omega defends MJF. He found out what he does. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, I've called it out in WWE too, man. Some matches build up to WrestleMania. To me, they're not there. This one, I don't know if it's just me. I don't think it's really not there. I mean, I'm glad they had the video packages. That's great, but I mean, the pay-per-views this weekend. You should have had those video packages already like 2 weeks ago. You should have had these build up already in promos. If you're not gonna have matches, build it up in promos. The contract signing to the match Kenny Omega had last week was a little off. Usually the contract signing is the memorable thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see an altercation, you see a promo, nice little segment. To me, it was forgotten because the match took place right after the contract signing.
Mm-hmm.
The buildup is not there as it should have been, and It's the the AEW Tony Khan problem that they have. You know, like I said, WWE has this problem, but yeah, no, this is the AEW World Championship. You know, you told me in the video packages that Kenny Omega was the longest reigning champion until MJF beat him. He beat him on the record, and then he beat him on Collision for the record. I think the championship should have been built a lot better. Missed maybe a few more video package, maybe one more video package, another promo or a segment or two.
Or how about we should have had the contract signing this week?
Exactly.
Or let's have a fucking press conference again.
Yeah, see, the press conference, bro. I was like, did they have another thing?
That's what they did with was Hangman and MJF.
Yeah.
They did the same thing, but instead of having this, it was a press conference.
Yeah, no.
Which was fucking a joke.
But
I'd rather have a press conference than what we had today.
Yeah, no, it's like, and I think I said this about WWE too. Like, this is the last opportunity you have to selling me the match. You know, back in the day, you literally had to go out there and sell me the match via promo, via segment. The match is gonna hit, but I mean, if you're a salesman and I'm the buyer, and you're selling me, hey man, this is what you could potentially get. You know, you see the blood feud, you got the video packages.
What blood feud, Adrian? There's no
That's
blood feud.
Oh, my bad, I misspoke. Yeah, the feud and the video packages. I'm like, nah, I'm not buying that, bro. I don't. That doesn't look like it's for me. Like, I just think the build-up should have been better. Disappointed. It's the Tony Khan booking. It's bad. The presentation should have been a lot better, especially for MJF and Kenny Omega, since the first match didn't really get a lot of build-up. I would expect this one to get build-up, or at least more hype than I expected.
They had since last pay-per-view to build to this match because it was Swerve versus Kenny Omega, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that at the pay-per-view? I don't even remember.
No, because it was
it was on a random ass Dynamite, wasn't it?
Yeah, because Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland. It should have been right after that.
Yeah, it was. This is honestly a cold ass. There's no feud. It's literally just he beat Swerve for his fucking title shot, and then let's have 3 weeks of a contract signing and promo. There's no feud. This is literally just a match to have a match, just to have Kenny Omega versus MJF. There's no feud.
Yeah,
and that's okay, but don't try to sell me that it's some fucking feud. Mm-hmm. Like, it's literally just a match. It's literally just a match, and this I can only get so excited. Like, oh, I can't wait to see MJF and Kenny Omega again. Like, you guys had the opportunity to tell a better story, and you didn't do it.
Yeah, I love Omega, but his speech was too long and lacking of kind of edge. Yeah. Probably went on 10 minutes longer than Edge probably should have, but Kenny seemed very comfortable on the mic tonight. Yeah, he seemed very comfortable, but kind of, I don't know. I felt like, I don't know if you heard like his promos in New Japan. I think he tries to act the same, tries to act and talk the same, but it's different crowd. You know, Japanese crowds react differently from American crowds. I don't think his tone was like the right for the crowd, because to me, like, it felt a little long, and some fans weren't even like, I would say, like, pretty much paying attention. Because, you know, in WWE, when they don't pay attention, they just say what. This one was just like no reaction from the fans. There was no bad blood in this feud at all.
Exactly, no bad blood. It's literally, Kenny Omega is not, let's be real, he's a fantastic wrestler. Terrible on the mic. He is a solid 3 out of 10 on the mic. He is a 5 out of 10 when he is a heel, relying on the Young Bucks and the whole Bullet Club stuff. Back when he was young and he had his black hair with his shades and he was the cleaner, 9/10 of that was because of the look. It had nothing to do with the promos. It was a cool gimmick and he didn't need to say much. But nowadays, he doesn't have the same aura. He's the god of professional wrestling. He's the baby face. He's fucking terrible baby face.
Yeah.
Definitely have MJF talk, build up the hate that way. That would have worked a little bit. Kane should just cut his promo in Japanese.
Yeah,
Isn't
have
he?
the subtitles.
Isn't he Canadian?
Yeah, he is.
He's not French. I thought he was French Canadian.
I don't know, maybe, but yeah, he should have done his promo in Japanese and had the subtitles.
Oh, I'm weak. Kenny the wrestler is the GOAT. Promos are something different. Well, yeah, that's why he's not going to be in the. People call him the GOAT of professional wrestling. He's not. He's far from that. He's a good wrestler, but the greatest of all time over Hulk Hogan? Never.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Miz, bro. I was like, oh heck,
no,
I was getting started, bro. I was like, oh hell no, bro. The Miz? He can't even lace up Kenny Omega's boots, bro.
Speaking of what, Chance, what's your guys' opinions on them? I don't mind them.
I don't mind. I just think sometimes just fans just like to do it because the promos are too long. But I do like when the wrestlers play along with the what chants.
Mm-hmm.
I do like it. It doesn't bother me. Sometimes they could get annoying, especially when somebody's emotional. You know, it kind of takes away the whole like, hey, bro, I'm supposed to be paying attention to this. It's supposed to be an emotional promo. And then when you hear what, well, it kind of takes away the magic away, you know?
Yeah. He's from Winnipeg. The largest francophone community in Western Canada. He could have spoken in French to this people, to the Canadians.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We're now going to get into our AEW Dynasty predictions, everybody. We will be responding to your comments after we run through the entire card. So bear with us through this, Adrian, everybody. As of this point in time, from AEW, as of this point in time, very important because AEW and Tony Khan likes to add like a 15-match card, including pre-show. But as of right now, we have 9 matches, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
The first pre-show match announced, Alex Windsor and Marina Shafir. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with Alex Windsor.
I'm going to go with Alex Windsor as well. Mrs. Bruff is not going to lose to Marina Shafir, who has been on quite a losing streak here in AEW versus Mina, versus Toni Storm, versus insert wrestler name here. She is booked to be looking like a beast, but she is far from a beast. And I think Alex Windsor, of the Brawling Birds, definitely is going to pick up the win and continue the momentum she has with her tag team partner into possibly becoming tag team champions. So I think Alex Windsor wins.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of tag team champions, Adrian, the AEW World Tag Team Championship match is between FTR, Cope, and Cage. Who's going to win there?
Fuck. I really do not want Cope and Christian. I'm a fan of them. I do like them. It would be great for a headline, but that's it. It would be great for a headline. I would want FTR to go over. Cope and Christian, they're cool. They did their thing. They're legends in the game, possibly one of the greatest tag teams of all time, because not only do they do it as a tag team, they also did it as single stars. Edge and WWE, Christian, TNA, AEW, and WWE. But I'm still going to go with FTR, man, only because that's who I want them to win. FTR.
Yeah, these predictions are kind of hard because you got your wants versus who you really think, because you got to think like Tony Khan. Put yourself in Tony Khan's shoes. And I think Cope and Cage has to win, Adrian. I think we need that. I mean, it's in Canada, right? So you need that cheering fan base for the nostalgia. Eventually, we are going to get a TLC match, possibly a ladder match with FTR, the Young Bucks, and Cope and Christian. Maybe we build up to that for All In London.
Ooh,
I think Cage wins, because if they lose, so then Cope never got his comeback from seeing his wife get beaten down, right?
Yeah.
So I think we need to see them win, and that's what I'm going to predict. I mean, I don't want them to win. I don't think I need that nostalgia, but I think
yeah.
Let's see. AEW Continental Championship, Adrian. Jon Moxley takes on Will Ospreay.
I'm gonna go with Jon Moxley on this one. I saw Will Ospreay go over in this match, in the Canadian Chaos. I think that was the match called.
Mm-hmm.
The match is not for a title. It's not.
Yes, it is for the title.
Oh, it is for the title now. It is for the
Yeah,
title.
they switched it to the title. Yes.
Yeah, no, I think Moxley's gonna win. Moxley, I could see it. Could see Tony Khan giving the couple the dub, Windsor and Ospreay. But I mean that would just put Death Riders. I mean, you're really gonna kill them with 2 bullets with 1 stone. You know, that's how I'm seeing it. I'm gonna go with Moxley on this one. I think there's more left in the feud. You can still add more. The Death Riders can come in. Go with Moxley.
Go with Moxley. I'm gonna go with Will Ospreay. I don't think the returning Mr. Bruv is going to lose. I think he's going to win. Jon Moxley is going to take a little vacation. Will Ospreay is going to take on Pac. He's going to take on Claudio Castagnoli. He's going to take on some other people, and Jon Moxley eventually going to come back for his title match again. I think Will Ospreay wins. It's been a while since he's been champion. What's he going to do? Lose and start beating up on Wheeler Yuta and starting from the bottom again? I think he's got to win.
Yeah.
This one's kind of tough. Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin. If Darby Allin wins, he will get a future AEW World Championship match, Adrian.
I'm sorry, what was it the match? I'm sorry.
Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin.
Darby Allin. You know, Darby Allin. I mean, I'm thinking the story is going to go towards Darby Allin. He went through the Death Riders. That man literally went to Mount Everest, came back and said his number 1 goal was to win the AEW World Championship. After doing all those million side quests, he finally has his eyes set on the AEW World Championship. Yeah, Darby Allin. Typical Tony Khan booking. You know, got Andrade, who we would think should win the match. It's the little guy. It's the Tony Khan promotion. I think Darby's going to win.
Yes. Andrade should win, and in 100 matches, he would win in real life. But this is AEW, and Darby Allin has been putting this off for like 5 years, right? Essentially. Yeah. Darby Allin wins. He said it himself. People say, I don't want this, but I do want it. I'm just scared. So he's not scared no more. He's going to end up winning. And he's actually going to challenge MJF because MJF is not losing either. That's my prediction there as well. A little fast forward a little bit, but we'll get to that one at the end. AEW Women's World Championship, Thekla versus Jamie Hayter, Adrian.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Thekla, bro.
Yes, Thekla retains. Jamie Hayter is in the past. Her future is in the tag team division with the Birds. And yeah, I mean, you can't have a tag team, and one's going after the world title, the one's doing nothing on the pre-show. No, put them back in the tag division.
Yeah,
you just made the team. This doesn't make sense. So of course, Thekla wins. The Casino Gauntlet match for the AEW TNT Championship, Adrian.
Ooh, this one's a hard one. I mean, we only got Tomasso Ciampa there, but you can literally have anybody in the mid-card division. I mean, I threw Hechicero and the Hechicero's name in the hat earlier. I could see him having a good show. Brody King as well. I did see Kellen Adams say that, but it needs to be somebody who deserves it. Somebody who can elevate the TNT title to the height, or at least carry it like Kyle Fletcher did.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna steal Kellen's answer. I'm gonna go with Brody King, because that, to me, that would seem like the great logical choice.
Yeah, I think Tomasso Ciampa is probably the going favorite for this. But the thing about that is, this is the perfect chance to reboot the entire TNT Championship division. I can see Rush winning. I can see Sammy Guevara winning. I can also see the return of Wardlow. I can see Bobby Lashley
Return Buddy Murphy, Buddy Matthews.
returning Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murphy, returning Keith Lee. Not kidding, he's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's a toughie. It's a toughie. I'm gonna go with Wardlow. Fuck it. Wardlow comes back from injury, surprises everybody, and he wins.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I can see. Yeah, honestly, I do agree that this could be the right way to reinvent the division. Let us know who really is in the mid card division. Let us know who could potentially. I don't mind mid cards challenging for the world title. I don't mind people world main eventers who are down challenging for the mid card title. But literally set us who's really in the main event, who's really in the mid card, and who's really like jobber status. Because that gets confusing to a lot of fans, including sickos. It's tiring and it gets kind of boring when you're trying to explain because you also don't have an answer. You know, you don't know who's in the division or what division, so you can't.
I don't even know who's in the match.
Exactly. Yep. Don Callis family has 30 members and only one person in the main event picture. When you also have Okada and Konosuke.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of tough. See, typically I would say maybe Okada or Takeshita, but they got another match. They got a tag match versus the Young Bucks. If the Don Callis family wins, then Okada and Konosuke Takeshita eventually have a match with each other for the title. So guess what? Don Callis family wins. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, I think Don Callis family wins. Yeah,
exactly. Let's see. Singles match: Chris Jericho versus Ricochet. The returning Chris Jericho and the possibly punished Ricochet. Adrian, who's going to win there?
I gotta go with Ricochet, bro. Ricochet. I already gave it to Windsor. I gave it to Will. Two returning stars. Yeah, no, I'm because I don't want Jericho to win. This, if he does win, this could possibly be we're gonna get Jericho on a weekly basis, which is not something that I want. I'm gonna go with Ricochet just because I don't want Jericho to win.
I think Jericho wins. He just came back. He just signed. He put Ricochet on the list. If he loses, then he loses his first match in a year. I don't think that's happening. So I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho winning. And MJF versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship. Adrian already alluded to earlier that MJF is not losing. The Devil's beating God in this one. Adrian, who do you think is going to win?
Storyline wise, it would go with MJF because then you have to set up the MJF Darby Allin match, which that's pretty much what they're alluding to. You know, two pillars. They once fought before. You know, I think MJF has beat every member of the pillars already. This is their second time going at it. Yeah, no, I'm seeing MJF win.
Yes, MJF is winning as well as what I think. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you so much.
Clip.
There we go. It happened at Private Party. Just saying. Yeah, but that's Private Party. That's not Chris Jericho. That's Private Party.
True. Hey, there's a comment right here that I did want to go up earlier. Yeah, where's she at? Where's that comment? Because we also, you know, we're talking about Jericho and his contract, Brian. Did he have options? Did he not? Did WWE lowball him, or did AEW lowball him, or did they give him the same contract? But now we got announced earlier in the week. I think it was Tuesday that it was announced that La Catalina has also not renewed.
La Catalina.
Put some
respect on her name.
Has also not renewed a contract with CMLL. This has raised a lot of eyebrows. Could she be going to AAA? Could she be going to WWE? Is she just going to be an AEW exclusive? A lot of people are putting their predictions in the hat, but mine, I'm going to say that she's going to be NXT bound.
Yeah. People are saying, I think she's signing to WWE, which by extension means she's signing to AAA.
Mm-hmm.
If she was going to AEW, she should just sign a dual contract deal. Let's be real. If she was staying with CMLL, then she would just stay with CMLL. So she's going somewhere else. She's not going to TNA. She's going to the WWE. She's going to be a AAA. Is she going to NXT? Possibly. And she's was there, 10 years ago? And whenever Sin Cara was there, she was Sin Cara female version. I forgot what her name was back then.
Mm-hmm.
She was on Raw before. They didn't use her. They sent her to NXT. But shit has changed since then, you know? So she's going to be in the WWE. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she is. And I think it's fun. You know, she, like I said, she could also probably be holding out on a contract, you know. But I mean, that's WWE. I mean, if WWE answers, you got to pick up the call at least. You got to pick it up. You got to hear them out. You got to see what they're offering. You know, if it's an NXT deal, obviously she's gonna have to move to Orlando. So obviously, she's from Chile. She lives in Mexico. If she is signing with WWE, she's gonna have to move to Orlando. It's gonna be another big move. So I could see her, you know, holding out and then getting shit ready, whatever it is that she needs. That way she could make the big move. But honestly, the wise choice for me would be NXT.
Yeah,
you know,
she's been there before.
Yeah, she already has a friend in there as well, and Stephanie Baquet. I'm sure she's put a good word in. I'm sure, you know, if she's coming in from the other side, I'm sure WWE is going to treat her a lot better than the talent that they have now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that would be the right option. You know, there's also more opportunities for her. Orlando, Miami, big Latino community. She could feud with Lola Vice. She could be friends with Lola Vice or something, storyline wise. But yeah, there's a lot of. That's a market for La Catalina over there in WWE.
Yep. Let's also not lie to ourselves. She's been on AEW before. I don't think she won a match. AEW, bigger fan of Persephone.
Yeah.
That's the one they chose, which I think was the wrong choice. Let's be real. I think so. Yep. Shout out champion Lola Vice. When y'all leaving for Las Vegas? Wednesday.
We're not doing a Wednesday night. We might do a little review or something. Probably not. Probably for Dynamite.
I get there at 1 p.m.
to
the hotel. So I will be at the pool waiting for Adrian to arrive. Maybe 1 to 2 Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Hard. Deep.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, am I going to be watching Dynamite? Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows?
But we'll do a little review. We did one last time, but we did it from the hotel room. If we do a review, it's not going to be from the hotel room. We're just going to be walking around the strip, maybe.
Yeah.
If we do one, you and Huggy both be waiting. Nah, Huggy's not getting it until like Friday, I think he said.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then he also said he's staying at Circus, bro. So I don't know.
He's staying at Circus?
No, he's staying at Rio. I think he said Rio.
Hey, yeah. Don't be showing his location here, bro.
Wait, if you see a 6'6" dude looking like Kevin Owens with long hair, that's Huggy Bears.
Oh shit, we should stand around him next when he does. People are probably gonna think Kevin Owens is with us, huh?
I'm dead.
Okay, bring some basketball shorts, bro.
Oh, and you gotta have a cut off. Oh, bro, this cut off tank top.
I just buy a t-shirt, cut off the sleeves.
Yeah, buy a t-shirt, cut off the sleeves. Show up at a cosplaying contest, bro. He'll win.
Yep.
Huggy Bears has that location.
Damn.
He air tagged Adrian's culo.
What the fuck? Hell no, bro.
Oh man,
Brian. But yes. Speaking about air tagging culos, pause. Turns out, big news today in the wrestling world. Turns out that don't know if this comes from Carlos Silva or from higher ups, but some TNA talent has been pulled from some indie shows that involved AEW talent.
Yeah, wrestling against AEW talent.
Mm-hmm. Wrestling against AEW talent. Some fans are really upset. Promotions are upset because everything was already cleared, and for some reason, days before the shows, things are being canceled. The TNA is backing out and taking their talent away from matches. How do you feel about this?
I love it. I love it. working relationship should go both ways. TNA and AEW have a long history of this. And let's be real, TNA never got any wins over any AEW wrestlers. And is that going to change in the indies? I know for a fact that there was an AEW wrestler that was signed to a local promotion here, and they could not take any L's. Otherwise, they would not be able to work any indie events. So they put him in a fatal four-way to not take a pin. You have Ricochet versus Leon Slater. Somebody's got to take a pin, or it's going to be a DQ finish. So who's taking the pin? Ricochet or Leon Slater? Guess what? This is going to cause issues. So, yeah, if it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. Pull your guys.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I think you're just seeing it as a tribalism. To me, it's a wrestling show. It's WrestleCon. Fans come in. Some fans can't even afford WrestleMania, so they go to these shows. Some of them even go to the broke shows. But especially when you get things cleared, you can't. I mean, this only hurts the talent because this just tells me that you just can't work with others. We keep forgetting the TNA partnership in AEW. Some people say that it didn't help. At the end of the day, if it weren't for AEW, TNA would not even be alive today. They were not going to survive the pandemic without AEW. Well, they brought 90,000, 100,000 viewers, whatever it was. They were not going to survive the pandemic. Even right now, TNA is only offering 3-month contracts. People are asking for their releases. People are not signing those contracts because they know money's not really guaranteed over there. This is only hurting talent. So what if some travelers say, "Oh, Leon Slater is young. He can take L's. He's gonna be something in the future." I mean, as a L right here at a WrestleCon show that's not gonna be televised nationwide, is that really gonna hurt his career? I don't think so. I mean, no. It's not. Nick Nemeth had an illustrious career already. Him losing against MJF, it's not gonna hurt his career. This just hurts talent. It just shows maybe there's somebody way up above Carlos Silva or TNA that's controlling TNA. And if you want to talk about wins and losses, Brian, WWE's not really helping TNA either. All the jobbers in TNA NXT are world champions of TNA, bro.
Mike Santana just showed up and beat some guys up.
Yeah,
who's an enforcer.
So who's Stacks? What has he done? Who's the Santina's daughter? What has she done? She's a Knockouts champion, Brian. Really? You really gonna defend that?
Yeah.
So you can't bark about AEW not giving TNA any losses when WWE's not really doing.
What are you talking about, bro? Joe Hendry was out there whipping ass.
Brian.
Mike Santana's out there whipping ass.
Stop, Brian. Stop glazing. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
Subject.
Okay, let's go back to the subject, which the subject turned to be it's just the win on an indie show that's not going to get televised. You bitch and complain about this is only for the neckbeards. Indie shows are for the neckbeards. Shows are for the neckbeards, Brian. It's not going to get worldwide recognition. It's not going to hurt Leon Slater's career.
Then why is Tony Khan stopping Brian Cage from taking an L at SPW against Guapo Lupe?
Brian, what do you complain about? No, hold on. I'm using your logic.
I'm using the example that I was given. When this is Guapo Lupe versus Brian Cage, Adrian.
Brian, I don't care about examples you've heard from marks that send you messages via DMs.
Is real life shit. This is real life shit.
Hold on. Hear me out, Brian. Your logic. No. I know real life. Your real life logic. A 5'3" guy should not beat a 6-foot musclehead giant. That's your logic, right?
Brian Cage is 6 foot. News to me.
Brian, that's your logic, right? Let's be real here. Let's not get tribalism points here, Brian. What is your logic? Do you want a Marco Stunt beat? Yeah, literally. That's what people that don't know at home. It's literally the equivalent of Marco Stunt versus Brian Cage. Brian, do you really want Marco Stunt to get a win over Brian Cage?
Yeah, who's gonna be there in the territory? They're fighting there next week.
Okay, then why are you saying that about a TNA getting not getting W's over AEW talent? It's not gonna hurt.
This is on
Hey,
TNA.
Brian,
This is on TNA.
Brian, but you're comparing Leon Slater to the equivalent of Marco Stunt in the Indies, Brian. Like, do you
Hear
see
me out,
yourself?
Adrian.
No, I already heard your logic already, and then this makes
Makes
even
perfect
no
sense.
sense because you're
Okay,
only talking shit.
let's get back to the subject. If I was the owner of TNA and I'm and my guy's this guy, if I'm fighting against the owner of TNA, if I'm the owner of TNA, and you put me to my guy versus AEW's guy, I'm gonna say no. My guy's not taking the L.
Okay,
Why? Because fuck AEW, bro. They fucked me over. No, I wouldn't do that.
How?
Leon Slater? No.
Brian, AEW is not booking the show. And Brian, you're really hold on. Your logic, your real logic is you want Marco Stunt to be Brian Cage, and now you're using it for Leon Slater.
No, I'm talking about Leon Slater and Ricochet now.
Okay.
If I'm the owner of TNA, I want to say no. I don't want my guy to lose against Ricochet. No.
All right, cool. Yeah, this is like I said. This is only hurting TNA and TNA only because this is cutting a pay. This is cutting a paycheck. WWE is literally not helping them out financially. They're not giving them any new viewers. I'm actually disappointed at the WWE fans that were glazing TNA, and they're not even watching the show. This only hurts the talent. This literally only hurts, especially after everything got approved 4 months, 4 weeks. Everything was set in place. And TNA was just like, hey, you know what? We don't mind losing over there, but we mind losing over here against, according to your logic, Brian, nobody's going to watch these matches.
There's going to be people.
Nobody. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Don't do things just for tribalism points, bro. That's why I like to go off your logic. That's why I like to go off your logic, bro.
I'm okay with them not taking L's. Jody Threat did just lose. Yeah, but that's also Mercedes Monet.
Exactly.
Eventually she's going to lose the titles, you know?
Jody Threat just beat Mercedes when they did Tony because he don't care, Brian. The whole point was for Mercedes to win titles and for her to lose them back. Did it hurt Mercedes Monet career? I don't think so.
Yeah, it did. She's fucking jobber, bro. 12 losses in a row. Fuck.
Yeah. But again, but hear me out, Brian. What I was going to say before we went back to the topic. If you're TNA, the biggest show, biggest attendance you've ever gotten, your guy doesn't even get the title. And then when he does get the title, Max Santana, it's in front of 1,000 fans because more than half the audience left before the main event. That is not helping TNA at all, Brian.
Yeah, I didn't say TNA was perfect.
No, but you said you're like, oh, it's always the partnership over here is perfect.
It's not. It's perfect.
It's not.
All right, Adrian. Let's get into our final topic of tonight. WrestleMania 42 predictions. Let me pull them up right here. We're going to talk about WrestleMania 40. We're going to talk about WrestleMania 42, Night 1, Night 2 predictions. Starting off, Adrian, with the Vision and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. Who do you got, Adrian?
I got the Vision. Vision. You cannot. I got the Vision, bro. WWE. You can't have a celebrity in there and not win them, especially I Show Speed. You're trying to get those streamer fans that are probably not going to watch WrestleMania or WWE after that match. It has to be Vision.
I think the Usos and LA Knight win because I Show Speed is not a heel. He's being dragged into this, so he's going to end up helping the Usos and LA Knight win. He still looks fantastic. He gets some moves in and stuff, but at the end of the day, the Vision lose, and I Show Speed stands tall, but eventually gets the finishing move of all three gentlemen is laid out. But the baby faces win. That's exactly how I see this happening.
Damn.
At the end, I Show Speed's out there celebrating because he ended up helping them win, but still gets laid out at the end.
Okay, cool.
Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match. Adrian, who you got?
This is weird because normally I would say the person who wins should possibly go to the next step, maybe as a number one contender. But I've been failed on that numerous times. I can see Jacob Fatu winning, man. Jacob Fatu comes out on top. I mean, Drew McIntyre can lose, and it's not going to hurt his career. He can lose and still challenge for the title. He can lose and still be in the main event picture. I think Jacob got this one, bro.
I want Drew McIntyre to win. My heart says Drew McIntyre is going to win,
too.
But my brain says Jacob Fatu. So I'm going to go with not with what I want, but what is most likely going to happen. That's a Jacob Fatu victory because it's all gas, no brakes. Yeah, I mean, just Drew McIntyre. He's a heel and he can lose and still play the same character. You know, Jacob Fatu wins, I think. What about the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer?
I don't know. This one's weird because you talked about the championship over there in AEW. Which one shows up on TV? This one barely shows up on TV. Barely any challenge for Vaquer besides Raquel Rodriguez. I mean, this would literally be her legit second defense. I mean, she defended against Raquel like 3 times. I don't see Vaquer losing her first WrestleMania.
I agree. Liv Morgan's got some other things going on for her. The end of the Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez. I think Stephanie Vaquer retains the title moving forward, and we'll see who she faces off against later. But Liv Morgan's got bigger fish to fry in terms of Roxanne Perez. WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship match, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, Adrian. Let me start this one off. I think Becky Lynch wins. The man still is the man and beats AJ Lee.
AJ Lee goes over. I think AJ Lee goes over. I think I don't know. Something tells me that she's not going to lose until probably SummerSlam. I've mentioned Vaquer. She hasn't really had any challengers. AJ Lee only challenger was Bailey. I think this is her second title defense, if I'm not mistaken. Too soon to put her as a legit champion. I think she needs more credible wins to even be considered the champion that she's supposed to be built as. I think she takes a W over Becky Lynch, man. She needs to, because the second one, I think this might be a trilogy. This could possibly be the trilogy, and maybe Becky Lynch goes over at the end.
I think this is the third time they fought each other.
Singles, I mean. Singles.
No. Yeah, you're right. Okay. The Fatal 4-Way Tag match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Irresistible Forces, Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus the Bella Twins.
See what I want? Obviously, you know what I want, bro.
You
know what Alexa, shit, nah, I'm good. Yeah, no. Obviously, I want Charlotte Flair and Alexa to get the dub. Nia Jax and Lash Legend, great champions. Nah, I don't think WWE is gonna ruin WrestleMania for me. I really think Lash Legend and Nia Jax are gonna retain. If they give it to the Bellas, bro, RIP the women's tag team division. I'm gonna go with Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
I want to believe that they're going to give us the title to Bayley and Lyra because they've been losing so much that they just give it to them. But at the same time, I really like the Irresistible Forces, so I'm going to go with Nia Jax and Lash Legend. It's too early for them to lose. They're an actual legit tag team. I need to see them defend the title. That's what I want. That's what I need to see. Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Adrian, who's winning this one?
Oh, this one I can see a WDQ something. I mean, you have two guys that literally had nothing going on for themselves. We magically made up another favor just because of lazy booking. I mean, does Seth Rollins come back and lose? Does Gunther come back and lose his career? After defeating supposedly 3 legends: Oldberg, Cena, AJ Styles. I said supposedly for Oldberg. I think this goes to WDQ or something. Maybe they both get the 10 count out or something.
DQ? Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't see Gunther losing. I don't see Rollins losing. I see a WDQ.
I'm gonna go with Gunther winning in a bullshit fashion, if that's Braun Breaker returning or somebody else, but I think Gunther wins. He gets the win over Seth Rollins. And he's owed a favor by defeating him by Paul Heyman. And then the main event of night 1, which we will be attending live, Adrian, Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
I was going to go with Randy too, but I'm like, they're building up already. Storyline already doesn't make any sense. They're going to build a second match, and they're going to give us the storyline that we want in the second match. Yeah, this calls for a second match. Randy's losing, obviously, probably because of Pat. That horrible ending that Travis Scott gave us, most likely WWE is going to try to repeat or try to do something similar. Pat McAfee already says he has things. They have something cooking already for the WrestleMania match. Cody has to win. We have to get a second one, and we have to get the feud that the fans deserve, not this bullshit that thinks it's going to sell tickets, which it hasn't. It hasn't.
This is what we're gonna get, Adrian. For you to expect anything else is just ridiculous. Randy Orton's gonna win, and they're going to run this storyline into everybody's mouth. For the next 3 months.
Oh, yep. And you know what I predict too? What? I predict that when we get the second match between these two in the right storyline, you WWE fans, the ones that are the glazing, you guys are finally gonna say, "Oh yeah, that one sucked. This was a lot better."
Oh, I probably will. I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But I think that's not what's gonna happen. I think they're just gonna run this shit till the wheels come off. But that's it for night 1. One moment. I'm dying. What's up, Adrian?
What's up?
I hate being sick, dude. Damn, the right storyline. Adrian?
Yeah.
They're not gonna give us something else after this. Give me the same shit.
Who's gonna be a challenger then for Cody? Drew again?
Cody's not gonna win. Randy's gonna win. That's why.
Then who's gonna be you got no baby faces to challenge him?
Cody Rhodes.
And they're gonna run the story again. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna run it back. Yeah. I mean, that's the storyline. To do the storyline you're talking about, Randy's gotta win.
So they're just playing hot potato title with the title. Hot potato with the title.
It's not hot potato.
I mean, Drew McIntyre won it.
Yeah, he just won the title.
Yeah, Drew McIntyre won it. Didn't do anything with it. Lost it his first defense.
WrestleMania is ending with Pat McAfee holding up the title.
Damn.
Facts. You heard it here first. That's a great prediction, Derek.
Damn.
All right, let's get into night 2. One moment. All right. Heading into night 2, Adrian. As of right now, there's 6 matches. I do predict the 7th one to be added, which is currently on hold, which is Io Sky versus Asuka, just because the Bellas are possibly injured. But I'm going to throw it in there. Asuka and Io Sky is potentially a 7th match. Who do you think would win that match if it does happen?
Ooh. Has to go with Io Sky. Io Sky. I mean, that video package that Asuka gave us on Monday, she was like, I have paved the way for you guys. You guys are treating me like this. You were my family, and then you betrayed me. Just like how I was saying with Jericho has to pass the torch. I think Asuka needs to pass the torch, and I think Io Sky's I think she's already passed Asuka in considering on main roster achievements. Mm-hmm. But it'd be nice to see Asuka pass the torch.
I agree. I do think Io Sky wins. And Kairi Sane is free. She's free just to do her own thing. I would honestly prefer this match to be a triple threat. It just makes sense. But that's probably not what we're going to get. We're going to get a singles match based off of everything I've been reading on. But Femi and Brock Lesnar, Adrian.
Ooh, this one, it could go either way. Because if Gunther gets his favor, like I was saying on Monday, Obafemi should beat him. That way Gunther could beat a winded Lesnar, right? But I'm also thinking Brock Lesnar or Brock Lesnar's just gonna beat Obafemi like how he did Omos. I'll go with Brock Lesnar. I like that. I like that he's building up Obafemi the same way he built Omos. Same way, same build up. Omos was going over in pretty much all the promos, all the segments. Once the match started, it was pretty much a Brock Lesnar match. I can see more offense from Oba, but I still think Brock Lesnar is going to win.
I hear what you're saying. The match is on ESPN. It's one of the opening matches for that hour for free on ESPN. ESPN would love for Brock Lesnar to be there and win. But I think Obafemi wins. It's time to pass the torch. WWE needs a new monster. Brock Lesnar could still be a monster without being the monster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Obafemi wins. It's time. And Gunther can pick the bones of Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam or something, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Obafemi takes out Brock Lesnar. See, 6-pack ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Benta takes on Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD Madonna, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's winning.
Okay.
Rey Mysterio's winning. And if Rey Mysterio days are counted, which I don't know if this is true. The rumors were true that him and Gunther were going to have a match, possibly a retirement match. I could see Rey's days are counted. I could see him being champion. I can see Dominic Mysterio beating his dad for the title in a retirement match at SummerSlam. It's we have enough time for the build-up. Even if Dominic loses against Finn, Dominic can still challenge his father. They have that history. You can still have Finn Balor maybe chase the title from Rey Mysterio. Have Dominic insert himself in that match or in the feud or somehow. Give Dominic the match. I think Rey's days are counted, and I'll be fine if it's his final year, as long as Dominic retires him. I think he's given a lot to the business, and I think Rey Mysterio should win one last title just so he can give it back to his son.
I did read some rumors that Rey Mysterio does want to retire against his son in Mexico, so I think Benta retains.
Ooh.
I feel like this solidifies his Intercontinental Championship reign. And let's be real, the people that are in this match outside of Javon Evans and Dragon Lee really don't belong in this match. Let's be real.
No.
JD Madonna, Rusev, Rey Mysterio, no. Very random group of people in this match. So yeah, I think Penta retains. This one kind of tugs at my heart for my daughter because she's a big fan of Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. But the WWE Women's Championship match, Adrian, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, who do you got?
Rhea Ripley.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to go with Jade Cargill because they need a heel to run SmackDown, and that's the heel. Who else is a heel that could possibly be there? Nobody. There's not one. Not a single soul. So I think Jade Cargill wins.
Yeah, I can see that. But there's no challengers for Jade. Literally none. There's no challenge for Rhea either. But I mean, let's face it. I mean, Jade Cargill really hasn't done much, with the title. Rhea Ripley with the title, even though she sometimes doesn't do much, it's still nice to have Rhea Ripley with the title, make it mean something. We all know she's a better wrestler. We all know she's a better promo. Jade Cargill has the looks. I mean, let's face it, Rhea Ripley lost some weight, so she's getting a little bit more fit. Not as muscular as she used to be. So Jade Cargill really just has the body look, one up on Rhea, but the belt just looks a lot better on Rhea. I would like to see Rhea as a champion. She's a wrestler. Jade Cargill, she may have the part. She may look the part, but I mean, I wasn't really excited for none of her matches. There's really no feud whenever she wrestles with anybody. Rhea Ripley, on the other hand, at least she gets the pops.
Jade Cargill gets pops too, Adrian. She just has the baddies with her now. I think Jade Cargill wins. And I think Rhea Ripley goes away for a little bit to like take care of her back or whatever she's got going on. Her losing to Jade solidifies Jade versus Chelsea Green versus Sol Ruka versus whoever they decide to call up. Maybe they move Lyra over. Maybe they move Bailey over. But I think Jade Cargill is the one going forward, at least for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if Bianca comes back, if she makes a return, we can see the build-up.
Exactly. You see the build-up with that as well. Mm-hmm. The WWE United States Championship, Adrian, Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Let me go first. I think they got to put the belt on Trick Williams here. Take the belt off Sami Zayn. Make him go full heel. Trick Williams wins. You got so many storylines. You got Carmelo Hayes. You got Ilya Dragunov. You got a rematch with Sami Zayn. But Trick Williams is the future, and he deserves to have his first ever win at WrestleMania that Sunday.
Yeah, I agree. I 1,000% agree with you. Trick Williams deserves to be the champion. I mean, they gave it to Sammy. I don't know why. I mean, they took away the opportunity for Carmelo. You could have done a triple threat. You could have done Carmelo and Trick Williams. Fans know the history. But apparently WWE does not want to go back on history. They don't want to go back on the history two individuals have to build a storyline. They just go on and make up shit and have people glaze it. The story calls for Trick Williams. It really does. I want to see. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna go to Trick Williams, but we're gonna get another underdog story for Sami Zayn. I don't know why, but that's his gimmick. He's the forever underdog, and this further proves that he's always gonna be the underdog and always gonna be chasing. Never get always. What is it? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Exactly. But I think I see Sami Zayn as a transitional champion because you can't have Carmelo Hayes lose to Trick Williams yet. That's why I see that this makes a lot more sense. People feel that Carmelo Hayes got screwed over. He's still a babyface. Sami Zayn, he's gonna get booed regardless. They're making him into a heel, and Trick Williams is just on a superstar at this point. So you can have him be a heel superstar, you can have him be a babyface superstar, but the motherfucker's got it. So I think this is the way to do it too. Because if you have Trick Williams beat Carmelo Hayes, it doesn't hit as much, you know? It might as well, if you're trying to solidify Trick Williams as the next guy, you got to have him beat Sami Zayn, somebody that's going to be universally disliked. And even though he is a babyface, he is a heel here. Let's see, singles match, Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon Finn Balor. Who do you got, Adrian?
Get Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio. We've been building this Judgment Day storyline for quite some time. One match, I don't think it's enough. There's going to be multiple. Dominic Mysterio obviously has to go over so Finn Balor can fight off the faction. JD Badanda attacked them. I'm sure there's still going to be some bad blood back there. They need to build up another feud between these two. I think Dominic has to go over. Cheating faction again. Finn Balor obviously going to do a promo or something and say, hey, you never beat me fair, yada, yada, yada. I know the Judgment Day because I was in the Judgment Day. I know all the Judgment Day tricks. Pretty much what Damian Priest was saying when he got exited from the or exiled from the Judgment Day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we need. I see Dominic going over.
I see Finn Balor going over. He needs to win. Dominic doesn't need to win.
Yeah. But if he, that's what I'm saying. Like if he wins, I think is that the story.
The stories should be over after this point.
Should
no story? It should be, and I think this should be where it ends. And Rey Mysterio ends up talking shit to his son because he lost, and then they set that up for Triple Mania.
Oh, but Going back, it's actually going to be the Demon Finn Balor.
Yes, it's the demon.
Spoiler from WWE. I still think that was a bad idea to spoil it because just imagine the Demon's music hitting at WrestleMania. I think that pop would have been a lot better. The surprises would have hit. I'm some WWE fans are tired of journalists spoiling some things. I'm sure this wasn't going to get spoiled. I mean, you could just put on the makeup and boom, 10 minutes he's out there. This would have been a great surprise. And I think WWE failed on that. But yeah, I think just because of that, I think Dominic's going over.
I don't give a fuck if it's spoiled or not. Demon Finn Balor's out there. He's going to win.
Yeah.
CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, Adrian, for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is the main event. Who do you have?
Considering how everything is going, CM Punk not making any sense, being a hypocrite, Roman Reigns not getting a one-up on CM Punk. Maybe that's a CM Punk call. Maybe he doesn't want to look like a chump next to Roman Reigns, even though he is the tribal chief. He has a name for himself. This build-up has been weird. It's been all CM Punk. Every time Roman Reigns trying to get a word, here comes CM Punk and disrupting him. But when it's CM Punk's time, it's CM Punk's time. Bad build-up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, especially after the TKO off-script promo CM Punk went off. I could see him winning just so he can continue that same gimmick that, I'm for the people, even though it was a written promo. Wasn't really a pipe bomb. I could see CM Punk winning. I mean, yeah, if he's going to be anti-TKO, I don't think he would want the bloodline in Roman Reigns. I mean, especially I'm already seeing him in promos. He's not getting Roman Reigns a dub. It's been all CM Punk in the buildup. I don't see CM Punk throwing a bone to Roman Reigns this one.
Who's gonna be there on Monday, right? CM Punk.
Exactly. Who's gonna be there on Monday?
CM Punk's gonna be there on Monday. So I think CM Punk wins. He's got to continue the storyline with whatever they got going with Seth Rollins and Gunther and everybody else, Roman Reigns is not going to be there Monday. And if he is, you won't see him for another month. So you got to CM Punk's going to be there. He's the guy right now. And Jey Uso is going to be next, right?
Jey Uso, whoever wins, Drew McIntyre, maybe.
They're on SmackDown.
Oh shit, you're right. Whoever wins of Seth Rollins, Gunther, maybe Jey Uso, maybe LA Knight gets his rematch. Or a match. I don't know, but they do have challenges on Raw.
Logan Paul,
returning.
I show speed. Mr. Beast.
It could be anybody. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Stay triggered, everybody. All right. So, yeah, I hope Punk loses. I don't want Punk to win. Fuck Punk. But he's probably going to win.
Yeah, he's probably going to win. Yeah, don't you think that's a little weird? Like, I mean, usually when you have promos off, you see one guy get one, you see another guy get a dub. It goes back and forth. It's just been all CM Punk.
No, CM Punk got bitched out a couple times.
Like once, bro.
He got put through a table once, and then the other time he got bitched out by Jey Uso.
Yeah, Roman Reigns wasn't even there, bro.
Yeah.
How's that a win over on Roman?
He was just saying he got left looking like a little bitch, kind of. All right. Any final thoughts, Adrian? We went overtime. Went 2 hours today.
Yeah, we did. Now I'm just excited, man. More wrestling. We have Dynasty coming up this weekend. We got WrestleMania the week after that. What a time to be a wrestling fan today in this day and age, Brian. It is amazing. You have so much wrestling going on. I love it. I love it, man.
Exactly. Roman's too part-time to be out of the belt. I agree. That's why I think CM Punk's going to be there, right? All right, everybody. Deuces. Good night. We'll see y'all Friday. Thank you for watching, Yoda. You're the man.
You the man.
Deuces. Good night.